Yo guys, what's good? I know you expect highlight videos from this channel, as that is what I do post. However, I wanted to try something different for all you people watching to make my videos more interesting. So without further ado, let's get right into it. The greatest debate in NBA history, LeBron versus Jordan. You hear it all the time, but most of the time you come to the same answer as Jordan is the GOAT, the greatest basketball player to ever play the game. But that was back then. As time goes on, however, personally, I'm finding it harder to find ways to prove that Jordan is still the GOAT. Like, let's take for example the finals records. Currently, LeBron is 4-6 in the finals, whereas Jordan is 6-0 in the finals. Now you might be thinking to yourself, oh yeah, Jordan is definitely better as he hasn't been beaten in the finals because LeBron has lost 6 times. But that's the thing. People don't understand that LeBron made it to the finals 10 times, and people are making it out to be worse than not even making it to the finals at all. That's half of his career. Yeah, he may have lost 6 times, but he still made it to the finals, whereas most players don't even make it to that stage even once in their career. But let's forget that. We are specifically talking about Jordan. Them other 9 seasons that he didn't make it to the finals, you're telling me is better than LeBron losing in the finals? Yeah, make it make sense. Let's look at the eras they both played in. I'm a young guy, only 22, so I wasn't able to watch MJ live or even watch that era of basketball. But we live in an age where the internet exists. So yes, I've watched back game footage of players back then, and I will tell you that the era we currently live in is the best era of basketball ever. We got guys like Giannis, a freak of an athlete, and Ja, the best shooter in the NBA. Nah, I'm playing. But they can jump out the gym. Players are more athletic than ever and more skilled. Look at Kyrie, bro. You can't name me a player that is more shifty on the ball that played in the Jordan era. I'm not saying that if Jordan played in this era, he wouldn't be good. He'd be like a Kawhi, I feel like. The games are both very similar, besides the fact that this guy, Kawhi, sits out half the season and still gets injured, somehow. It doesn't make any sense to me at all. It really doesn't, but yeah, we move. It would be more competitive for Jordan. If LeBron was in Jordan's era, he would dominate. He would for sure dominate. The only team I think that genuinely would stop LeBron is the Kobe and Shaq Lakers at that time. There's just no one stopping Shaq down the post, cause Buddy would tear you apart. He would tear you apart. To be honest, I feel like that Lakers team would beat the 90s Bulls if they faced off in a 7-game series. No one could tell me otherwise, but that's what I'm saying, like no one's stopping Shaq down the post. Which goes back to my point though, as time has went on, players are getting better than ever before, and we are seeing this right in front of our eyes. This is because technology is advancing and players are able to keep their bodies well maintained to have longer careers. The game is more competitive. We are seeing more and more highly talented prospects that can for sure be MVPs of our league in the near future. But what takes it to be the greatest player ever? Is it the rings? Is it the MVPs? Is it the all-round play? Is it the longevity? Is it the skill? There's so many factors that come into play when it comes to who actually is the greatest player of all time. If it's rings, then maybe Bill Russell is the GOAT. If it's MVPs, then Kareem. Every player has a different style of play that differentiates the way they are compared. Like, let's look at LeBron versus Kobe. Some people may say Kobe is better than LeBron, or LeBron is better than Kobe, but the reasoning is different. Kobe is better than LeBron in one-on-one situations by far, but LeBron is a better team player. But let's forget that. Let's look at the stats behind this. Throughout all their matchups in their careers, LeBron is 16-6 against Kobe, which should show you one thing. LeBron is better than Kobe, clearly. Although we never got to see a finals matchup between them both, all because of Dwight Howard, it's safe to say that this single stat proves LeBron is better than Kobe. As much as I do love Kobe though, for me he just isn't Jordan or LeBron. Numbers don't lie, and stats show it. Throughout LeBron's career, the debate for him being the GOAT really started when Cleveland came back from that 3-1 deficit. People were already naming him the GOAT after that series, especially because it was against a record-breaking 73-9 Golden State Warriors. Think about it. It must have been tough to win 3 straight games against a team that only lost 9 times in the regular season. To me, that's very tough. And this was 8 years ago. 8 years ago. And people still try to discredit this man for what he's done. Let's look at what he's done since that 3rd championship. 2017, LeBron went back to the finals again, losing however to a stacked Warriors team that added the 2nd best player in the league. Let me not forget, He broke the all-time scoring record for a player in the postseason, which is currently now above 8,000 points. 2018, losing Kyrie and quite frankly, a whole new team made in the middle of the season. Despite that, he had probably one of the greatest playoff runs I've ever seen from any player, averaging 34 points, 9.1 rebounds and 9 assists, still making it to the finals without Kyrie, the second best player on that team. LeBron won another championship with the Lakers in 2020, securing a 4th finals MVP and another ring, adding on to his legacy, to now in 2023, becoming the all-time leading scorer in NBA history. Time and time again, we are seeing LeBron achieving more and more accolades throughout his career. I mean, look at whenever someone moves up in a position in the NBA all-time list for any category. More often than not, you see LeBron on the list every single time. Again, numbers don't lie and the stats show it. From being an 18-year-old kid with all the pressure in the world put on his back to exceeding those expectations years later, to me that is truly something special. And as we come to the end of LeBron's journey, we must appreciate for what he's done for the game. Maybe next season is his last season, as by going off of recent interviews, he states that he is unsure whether he wants to play anymore. It is very interesting to me if that's the case, because when Jordan retired in 2003, the next season LeBron made his NBA debut. And if LeBron retires at the end of next season, guess who made debut in the NBA in the season after? His son. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Please like and subscribe, as it does mean a lot to me. And also, let me know what you think about the video, as this is my first video I've recorded over. So yeah, I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.